Where do you find these pictures of such hunky guys to advertise this?
I know, right? Oh, just wait till you see my presentation. You might be drooling, and Earl's gonna think it's over the food, but you'll know, we'll all know different. These are from Canva. It's like an app that you can use that's got photos in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, we ready?
Yeah, well, I can share from your other page, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Good. Cool. I don't know. This is Scott's Facebook, and I'm just not going to try to deal with it right now, so we're all good.
No worries. All right. So tonight, we all have our favorite guys in our life, whether they're young, our spouses, our children, our fathers, whoever they are. We have several of them, many of them in our lives that we absolutely love and adore, and we want to keep them healthy, right? And so tonight we're going to talk a little bit about that, and then also too a man's guide to stress mechanics, because men do not wear stress like women. So it's pretty much completely different how men respond to stress, deal with stress, and how it manifests in their body. So when we hear the word stress, it carries like this emotional baggage. It conjures up kind of these like looming deadlines, long to-do lists, this emotional turbulence. However, stress serves an actual biological purpose for us as well. So back when we had ancestors that did the hunting and the gathering, they relied on this stress system to kind of keep them on their toes, to keep them alive as well during that whole flight or flight and the whole cycle of survival. So when we are threatened, this whole adrenal system and hormones that are necessary to keep us alive and keep us safe tends to kick in. And that's what we're going to kind of talk about today a little bit. And then we have some other bonus stuff for you as well. So let's see, today, go ahead and tell us a little bit about survival in today's world, Dena.
So survival in today's world is a different story. Today, the modern man experiences more psychological stress than physical danger. However, our bodies don't know the difference. So under emotional stress, our bodies release the same hormones that compel us to run for our lives. While our brains fight to keep us grounded and rational, understanding how surging stress hormones influence male perceptions and responses to life challenges may be the key to better emotional health. So yeah, men, like, there are a lot of men still that have some physical stress, but the emotional stress, our body handles it the same. We just need to learn how to help balance out the body and manage that so it doesn't cause emotional, which causes physical health issues as well.
Yes. So first we need to understand that men have unique hormone responses to stress. And so what we mean by that is there's actually 3 stress hormones responsible for this entire flight or fight response, known as cortisol, epinephrine, or we call it adrenaline sometimes, and then something called oxytocin. So cortisol and epinephrine, or adrenaline raise the blood pressure and heighten those senses. Sorry, I can't talk today. Oxytocin actually softens the effect of the cortisol and the epinephrine by relaxing the emotions. So while all humans experience this whole fight or flight syndrome, men actually release less oxytocin than women do. Therefore, they have a stronger reaction from both the cortisol and the epinephrine. So they don't have as much hormone to soften it. And so this means that under stress, men are actually hardwired to rev up and stay that way until the hormonal spikes kind of level out to normal for them. And so consequently, men are programmed to actually solve problems before processing their emotions. So, which is great, because if you're in a bind and you need to compartmentalize and repress some of those feelings so that you can prioritize and get something resolved, that's great, right? So this whole biological fact can shed some light on the whole healthy, unhealthy coping strategies men deploy when under stress. And so on the healthy spectrum of this side of the response, men will actually channel stress into something strategic, competitive, into productivity. So on the flip side of that, the stress response is escapism. And when the stress level rises, men will actually just lose themselves in the competitive diversion and then burn off that excess cortisol and epinephrine later. Are you able to talk a little bit about work with stress hormones, Dena?
I am. Can you hear me now?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, because it totally got lost before. I don't know. So, yeah, so now that we know how our bodies respond to stress hormones, you can evaluate how well you cooperate with your adrenal system. So do you harness the spikes in efficiency to tackle your triple-digit inbox or chip away at the home improvement to-do list? Maybe they crave out time for more physical activity or hobbies. Could your coping mechanisms be avoidance behaviors that distract you temporarily? So, but then they cause you stress in the end. I know that's a really popular thing that happens when, you know, it's coping where you try to avoid something, but then the stress just builds up more and more. And so answering those questions will help choose healthy responses to life difficulties. So learning how to work with stress and how your body responds and what things can help you with that will really help get through those difficult times.
Awesome, thank you. So ultimately, stress itself is not as destructive, but the way we actually deal with it can be. So yes. Stress debilitates when it disconnects us from those that we love. It chronically distracts us from our responsibilities, or it can even interfere with our self-care. I mean, how many times have we thought as women, oh, I don't need to take care of myself because I have X, Y, and Z to do. You know, we do it to ourselves and, you know, make it to where we're so busy, we're so overwhelmed, we're so inundated with all our other stuff in life. I mean, imagine men, they have to provide for the household, you know, so they've got even more responsibility than us as women. So alternatively, our natural stress response can actually produce some remarkably productive behaviors in challenging situations, And the trick is to choose how we respond rather than being controlled impulsively. And so, you know, kind of taking a moment and being aware of the situation is key. So Dena, tell us a little bit about some healthy responses to stress.
Yeah, so definitely, you know, when you're stressed out or things are stressful, finding ways to deal with it, like physical activity. So getting out hiking, biking, doing anything like that, or productivity over avoidance behaviors, just getting things done, doing the to-do list so that then that's off your brain and it's not like hounding you, that honey-do list. And getting enough sleep and eating whole foods to assist in the hormone regulation. So making sure, you know, I know a lot of women, but a lot of men too, they avoid ever wanting to go to the doctor, but then they don't want to admit when they're not feeling well or they're run down. And so getting that sleep and eating the good food is really important. And also post-stress, taking time to process the emotions, writing them down or writing a note to a loved one or talking it out, you know, not just holding everything in, because holding everything in definitely causes that stress. And then integrating doTERRA's adaptive calming blend and capsules in the self-care routine will help just with that brain, with that extra, you know, adrenals and everything like that, building up adrenaline and stuff.
Yeah, awesome. So yeah, this whole system, I am absolutely in love with. I've seen it do some amazing things to people's stress level that struggled with getting that feeling of overwhelm, like to go away, really dealing with that worry on a regular basis, feeling like, you know, it's just like piling on you, like everything just is sitting on your shoulders and you're starting to tense up and you just know that you've got all this responsibility that's just stacking and stacking and stacking on you. This has been just an absolute lifesaver. I love the capsules. The capsules are my favorite because it gets in the gut and really starts to work on your neurotransmitters. And hey, Monica. And so it works on the GABA, and the GABA is very important for keeping us feeling calm, decreasing those feelings of worry, and then helping us to focus, which we know that when we focus better, we're able to make better decisions. And then also too, it helps with sleep. And with better sleep, we also make better decisions. And so our judgment is better in those stress responses, and it just overall helps us on a regular basis. The blend here, you can diffuse, and then the adaptive roll-on, the touch, you can actually roll that over your wrists or, on the back of your neck or the bottoms of your feet if you don't like the smell of it. But I haven't met anybody that did not like the smell of it. It's so amazing. I just want to eat it. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, it's so good. And like in the diffuser, you're just like, feel the angels just singing down on you.
Wonderful blend.
It really is. It really is. And I know, Dena, you use this quite frequently. You're a teacher, and in this whole transition of, teaching via virtual, when you're normally in a classroom, yes. I mean, that's a huge stress to change over in a weekend, and then kind of keep third grade kids attentive to what they're trying to learn, and you have no control over the environment that they're in. So I bet that is very, very stressful.
Yeah, this blend for sure. I always have it right by me when I'm Zoom calling and doing things. It just definitely gets your brain focused. You can think, but it doesn't smell girly either. I mean, it doesn't smell manly either. It just has a good smell that, no matter male or female, it's good to use.
Yeah, awesome. I love it. Then we have this on, it's on special right now. Now it's normally not available. So this is like a Father's Day type time. And so this is our Amavi, and it does consist of a aftershave lotion. So it's very soothing, very hydrating, great to cut down on the signs of aging. And it's great for like that close aftershave, helping to reduce any kind of like blemishes or any issues with complexion. It'll help smooth that out. It also helps with promoting that youthful, firmer looking skin, slows that premature aging down. There's men out there that love to look nice and young, and so we want to make sure that they stay looking nice and youthful as well. And it offers like really intense hydration. And that's one of the things that I absolutely love about it, is it locks in all that moisture for you. So that does help keep your youthfulness. Then we have the Onyx Bath Bar. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about that, Dena.
So we actually have this in our shower. Scott uses it. I bought a few of them last year, and we still had one left. We're actually down to our last one. So I'm excited that they came back out with it again. So it has balance in it, which is really good with the blend. It's good for moisturizing. It's a natural cleanser. It has the shea nut butter, the coconut oil, the palm oil, and then the balance. And so together, it has such a clean smell, and it's just really smooth. And I even like using it, but it's also great for shaving. So he can use it for shaving as well as just, washing himself in the shower. But it just has in the morning, it's just a great smell. It's just very clean, and but then you're getting all the benefits of the moisturizing from it and the cleansing.
Yes. So one of my favorite one-time offers that they've put out is the Amavi Roller Touch. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I'm always like, tell my husband, can you just put this on? Like, it just smells so sexy, and it's very calming and uplifting, but it's also really soothing. So it does help calm the skin, but it also helps calm the mind as well. And you just smell it and you're just like, you just want to kind of melt. It's very uplifting, and it helps you focus as well. And it also helps with keeping that youthful look as well.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how many of your men have gas and bloating that you would rather not listen to or smell? So,
A lot.
like, yeah, everybody's hand probably went up, right? So ginger essential oil is amazing for cutting down on that gas and bloating. And just a drop in your water, you know, and drink it, or you can just have him put it on his belly after eating a meal, even before eating a meal. Or if you notice, like, whoo, man, someone's letting them rip, you know, everybody can get a drop of ginger, nobody has to cop to it, and then we'll know, like, oh, hey, the gas and bloating all went away. Right. So it's great for aiding in digestion. Now, ginger also has an amazing effect on, I've read lots of different studies where ginger helps with the testosterone as well. So I feel like you kind of get this nice twofer with ginger, and it is in one of our other blends that's called Digest Zen, which is a blend that's made for digestive support, and it's got several different oils together for supporting digestion. And so you can use, you know, you can use ginger on its own, or you can use it in the Digest Zen, but both ways are going to help your man friend or man,
right,
cut down on all that gas and bloating. Woo.
All that stuff going on.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah. Tell us a little bit about sandalwood.
So sandalwood is used in fragrances for its sweet woody aroma. So it's also really good for your skin. So it's great for skin. It's really good for healthy testosterone levels. It's really good also for reducing scars. I know some men like their scars or kind of their battle wounds, but it can help reduce the scars and the skin imperfections to give that healthy looking complexion. So besides that, it also has a really nice scent to it. It's got like that woodsy scent to it. It's got manly scent to it. You could put a couple drops in the facial moisturizer or dilute it with fractional coconut oil and apply it topically. It has a lot of different benefits, but I love the smell of it, and it's great for your skin and testosterone. So
yeah,
getting double dose there too.
This one, and it's really good for relaxation too. So you know, if you're someone who's really working on that stress level as well, this is another great one to really cut down on that stress. And how it works with the testosterone is it unbinds bound testosterone so that your body can then utilize. So for men, this is great. If they have testosterone levels that tend to be a little bit on the lower side, they can utilize some sandalwood to help free up more of their testosterone that's bound, and then they can utilize the testosterone. And then that leads to more energy. They're more motivated. They feel better. They maintain more muscle mass. You know, so there's a lot of benefits to having healthy testosterone levels as well. And then tell us a little bit about Deep Blue.
I love that picture. Sorry, it's just funny. So Deep Blue is great for discomfort relief. So it's formulated to soothe and cool fatigued areas of the body after an intense workout. So it's really, the menthol in it is responsible for the cooling sensation you feel when you apply it. And then it's also perfect for post-workout.
Uh-oh, did we freeze?
For meals, if you're out working or bending, get that lower back pain or any of that going on, Deep Blue is amazing just to rub right on. It's actually great to use right before you get in the shower. So the heat helps drive it further into the muscles. So, after a day's work or a workout, putting it on and then taking a shower, and it works really well.
Mm-hmm. This is awesome. So what does the man in your life need help with? Is there something that we did not discuss that your man struggles with? We want to know. And you can comment below, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. But we're here to help serve you. We want to help you help your loved ones in your family, the men that you love in your life. And I put our phone numbers in here. I'm Dena Woulfe. This is Dena Adams, and we're here to help serve you. And Dena, also, if you have somebody that you're working with within doTERRA, get with them. If you don't already have your own account, they can help you get that so that you can get the wholesale cost on all of your essential oils and products that you are going to help your man with. And if you don't have anybody that you're currently working with, we would love to help you. And so you can just reach out to one of us. And Dena also is doing she has a special promotion that is going on as well, where she can get you a free citrus bliss essential oil, which is great for motivating and invigorating. So it's good for mood and all that wonderful support, and helping you just feel uplifted and energized as well. And so we are here to serve. Let us know how we can help you. We appreciate you being on here and tuning in. We hope you have a great rest of your evening.
Thank you.